Add flair with a Solomon Kintsugi ball at level 5 and roll with style at level 30.
The famous "We Love Houston" sign just off I-10. We're in Clutch City for our game tonight at the Toyota Center. So, hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. Then there's H.M.J.A. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Exum in at the 1. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Count that one.
Kevin Durant.
Put a body on Durant. He's great at carving out position on the glass.
Wood inside, guarded by Durant. Durant against Wood. Oh, denied by Durant. Harden, the pass to Harris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tate. Well, we can expect a lot of transition buckets in this one, Chris. How much fun is it to play in matchups like this?
Come on, man. Everybody knows a game like this. Look, as soon as the shot comes off the rim, put on your track shoes and get out there.
Here's Exum. Right now averaging 6 a game. Doubled by Durant. Wood outside. To the inside. And there's Porter on the assist from Tate.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Irving. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And stolen by Irving. Here we go. For 3, here's Harris. Drops in the 3.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Outside Porter. Shoots over Harden. Brooklyn with the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
For 3, Durant. Wood grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And the Nets with possession here. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Harden. Irving for 3. Pass to Harden. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
It's hard to counter Irving's efficiency from range. I mean, he can make tough shots look easy.
Wood high post. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside for Porter. They shoot again. Finally, they hit one. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Atlanta, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed. And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving.
That's his
first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Coming out of the floor for the Nets.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to H.M.J.A. to the middle. Here's Şengün. Brooklyn with the board. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Now here's Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
I just love the ball.
Here's H.M.J.A. He's guarded by Mills. There's the drive. H.M.J.A. shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Over Porter. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Harden's got 8 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Pass to Claxton. Driving in. Now Aldridge. Uses the glass on the layup. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks through the first 2 quarters.
And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in. And Houston is shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. Here's Şengün. He's guarded by Mills. Here's H.M.J.A. They get it again. And Şengün gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. And the Nets, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's H.M.J.A. He's guarded by Mills. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's H.M.J.A. Here's Şengün. Tries yet again. And finally, that one's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Harden. Give him 8 points now. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here are the Rockets. A 12-point game. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Outside Mills. Off the mark there with a 3. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right. Well, Kevin Porter Jr. given a big opportunity in Houston. He talked about how his role has changed now that he's in the starting lineup.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off.
No doubt, Grant, Porter showing flashes.
No doubt at all, B.A. A golden opportunity. He's got talent, and now we're seeing what he can do in a starring role.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
We've got Daniel House. He's out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Pell in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Exum. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one drops.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Thomas. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, that's just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, ready to fire as soon as he receives the pass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
H.M.J.A, after the departure of their head coach and president of basketball ops last season, the Rockets traded away star James Harden. Now, he and many of their vets were sent to rivals of the 76ers. Why is that relevant? Well, their former president is now running things in Philly. Brian, perhaps it's business and personal in Houston.
Well, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Graham. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Claxton. Harris is checked in for James Harden. And Irving is subbed in for Mills. Martin. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Durant inside. He's against Martin. Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something he's rarely a good at.
Here's Garuba driving inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
To the paint. Griffin passes to Irving. Outside Durant. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Yep, count it. And it's now only a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Tice is checked in for the Rockets. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
And you look at Harden. Fan voting has placed him all the way up at the number 3 spot in the East.
I mean, who isn't going to vote for this guy? He's had a stellar season so far.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Pass to Thomas. Harris on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Houston, they've got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Ooh, poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin.
One thing Wood really knows how to do is 7-4, he goes all out every play. And given the minutes, he'll average double digits.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Garuba. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And Coach loves how Wood attacks the offensive glass, extending possessions.
All you have to do is look at Wood's shot chart. I mean, he gets a lot of putback tip-ins and dunks. I mean, he plays like a guy who's had to work for everything he's got.
Porter against Irving. The drive by Porter. Here's Tice. Outside for Porter. He drops it from range. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Irving against Porter. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Here's Durant. Outside for Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Şengün. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. He has 6.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Irving against Porter. And it's Irving missing. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. They grab their own miss. Tate passes to Tice. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make the pay for that.
And Griffin slams it in.
An artist in the air. I mean, the elevation, the hang time, the strength of Griffin, it's amazing.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving against Porter. Pass to Garuba. The jump hook. Goes back up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Claxton comes in for Durant. Harden, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Harden. Here's Claxton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From behind the arc. Mills, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
The drive by Porter.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for Houston, Kevin Porter.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. 9 seconds left in the second period. Here's Harden. Here he goes. And Harden with the slam.
Really like seeing Harden take it strong inside. So crafty in how he finishes near the bucket.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good...
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half. Right? Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
On the floor for the Nets, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low.
He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside, just a terrific night for Harden.
Here's Exum. He's guarded by Irving. They double him with Harris. Outside Tate. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Durant pulls it in. The Nets with a lead.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Buries it from 3. Durant's got 8.
You just feel like it's going in. Durant has a lethal-looking stroke from beyond the arc.
Here's Exum. Here's Wood. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Here's Tate. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tate's gotten his first basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Tice. Pass to Exum. Now here's Tate. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And he lobs it up. Durant's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Martin. He has 6. Here's Wood. And he gets it to go. Wood's got 6 points.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to Durant. Out to the right wing. Irving for 3. Here's Griffin. Outside for Harden. For 3, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Exum. He's guarded by Irving. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Harden comes to help. Here's Exum. Right now averaging 6 a game. Here's Wood. The putback. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Claxton comes in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Harris. Here's Irving. Back to Harden. Outside Mills. Irving for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8 points now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Tipped away. 1:24 left in the third. Yeah, that one's good. And now a 12-point Nets lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Harden. Back to Mills. To the wing on the left. Irving for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collective whenever he rises and fires like this.
Here's Exum. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession.
Brooklyn foul. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston.
No good on the free throw.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. But you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
Pass to Claxton. To the left side wing. And here's Mills from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Mills has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here are the Rockets now. Trailing by 17. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Şengün. Kept alive. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 11.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Three-pointer, Harden. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kevin Porter, and it's Pell in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Porter. No one on him. Makes an easy one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Fires the three. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets
and we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Rockets making a change here. Exum's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Harris is checked in. Harden against Porter. Shoots over Harden. Off the left rim and out. The Nets shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's House. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Harris finds Harden. Here's Claxton. Outside Mills. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Nets lead by 16.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Exum. He's guarded by Mills. Here's Şengün. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk. Just ramming it in the defense's face.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Inside, here's Porter. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Mills from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Timeout called. Houston, nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
Tice is checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for House. McLemore's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Harden. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Exum. Here's Şengün. From 10 feet away. And that one's long. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Back to Mills, to the middle. Oh, deflected. Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's off.
Team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton.
He's off on the second. The Rockets have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Here's Thomas. Connects from downtown. And the Nets lead by 20.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Here's Tate. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Aldridge. With the drive. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Woods checked in. Back to Claxton. Pass to McLemore. Right wing. The steal. Here's Exum.
Two minutes remaining.
The rebound by the Nets.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Porter, the pass to Wood. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Mills, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for James Harden.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Millsap, he's checked in for Griffin. Little comes in for Durant. McLemore's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Mills.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
To the paint. Here's Sampson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Harden from outside. Christopher with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Going inside. It's deflected. Outside Harden. Pass to McLemore. Here's Little. Tice defending. And here's Brown for three. The shot no good. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
We got that same mentality all year long. You know, whether it's bad record teams or guys in and out the lineups, we just had a mindset all season that this year is going to be special. So, you know, no matter who it is we play, we go out there and just try to compete at a high level and win as many games as we can.
It's about you, not the opponent. You got that right. Thanks, James.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
And 38. Dominate with an extra badge point at 39, and then let them hear you roar with the level 40 reward of Season 4, a Tiger. That's right, the Tiger is back.
With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. And the Nets head back to Brooklyn after today's contest, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And the way they have been getting leads during this winning streak is almost effortless. You love the energy that they've brought on a regular basis.
You also love the teamwork during this stretch. Guys are trusting each other, playing for one another. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Now, here is Irving. Harden left side. No good from Irving. Waba kicks to Wall. And Wall slams it home.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The second effort. Back to Poole. Beyond the arc. And the Stars another three.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Stolen by Durant. On the wing, Harden. Griffin kicks to KD. From beyond the arc and then some.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Here's Wall. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Here's Wall. Here's Johnson, and Durant sends it back.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action, swatting that one away.
And they're able to recover. Count it.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. KD passes to Irving. He hangs and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Kyrie has the total package. He can drive it right, left, step back, and hit a jumper. Hard for any defender to contest his shot without fouling.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Nashville. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Great communication on the alley-oop. You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangements. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in NBA history.
Here's Wall, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Poole for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Dishes to Johnson. Comes up empty down low.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
The Stars with the lead. And Nwaba has it in the corner. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's KD. So they take the lead.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got 5.
Look at the power from KD. It's just enough to get past the contact and finish.
Wall finds Poole. Now here's Johnson. Nashville passing it around. Here's McGee, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for the Stars. Baines checked in for David Nwaba. Walker comes in for Poole. And Jones subbed in for John Wall. Now here's Jones. Passes to Bain. Tries it from 9. And the jumper is on the mark.
Bain with the shot.
Here is Harden. To the inside. And then Thomas with the dunk.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Jones, covered by Mills. Jones in the post, and the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Right wing. And here's Mills for three. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Here's Jones. Here's McGee. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Walker. A rebound by the Nets.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Outside, Jones. Going inside. Here's McGee. Nice D from Aldridge. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Stars here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, G.A. Back in our day, in any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Thomas, Harden out there with Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lopez. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Harden outside. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Mills. On the wing, Harden. Outside Thomas. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A different look for Nashville. David Waba's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Simons in for Jones. The Nets also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Aldridge. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. And here's Walker outside. It's good from long range. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Irving for 3. The rebound by Simons.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Walker against Irving. Simons from outside. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And the Nets miss again. And Simons has got the ball here for Nashville. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Here's Simons, covered by Mills. And he drives in. The shot's good from Simons.
Simons with the basket.
Simons has got 5 points so far.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And finished off by Katie.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
And so it's Nashville with it. Lopez outside. To the paint. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Claxton. Walker's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the left side wing. Thomas kicks to Durant. The offensive rebound. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Irving missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simons, the pass to Walker. And again, it's Nashville converting.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Irving. The pass to Claxton. Right side, Kevin Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one up. Tries yet again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Walker. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. A different look for Nashville. Johnson, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. Poole comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's John Wall in for Fernie Simons. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Patty Mills.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
For the Stars, JaVale McGee comes in for Brook Lopez. And Tyus Jones subbed in for David Nwaba. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Thomas. Now here's Irving. Aldridge misses.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Wall dishes to McGee. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity.
Oh,
yes. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
The Stars with the lead. Pass to Poole. .40 seconds left in the first half. Feeds it to McGee. And the rejection by Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got 6.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
John Wall.
And so Wall nails both of them. Now, here is Harden. He has 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here he goes. For 3, Harris. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jones. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
From John Wall.
Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Oh, he is saying, come out and find me. Kyrie from well beyond the arc.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is a pretty close game for the Stars throughout the first quarter.
At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there.
And taking a look at the Stars, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Brook Lopez is out there with Johnson. And it's Wall. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's M.J.A in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there right now for the Stars. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Nashville. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Shot clock at 3. From deep, Wall. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Irving. And there's the drive. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
So Nashville calls timeout, their first. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Now, here's Poole, guarded by Harden. M.J.A with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 4. Here's Wall. Knocks down the step-back J. And the Stars lead by 2.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
KD with the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Wall passes to M.J.A. Back to Wall. Lopez outside. Over Griffin. Lopez, no luck.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Pass to M.J.A. Now Wall. Here's Johnson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Shoots the 3. Durant with another miss. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Stars. Waba passes to Poole. Count it. Poole's got 5.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie.
A platoon swap here for Nashville. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge has checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Thomas checked in for Harris. It's Mills in for James Harden. Pass to Bain. Here's Simons. McGee trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Stars.
The first one falls.
Simons at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brooklyn trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Thomas kicks to Irving. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kyrie is a real menace. He's a talented marksman who can bury you with threes.
Simons, the pass to Bain. Out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets on offense. And here's Mills from the arc. Goes back up. Outside for Thomas. Here's Irving. Back to Thomas. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Assist from
Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Now the pass to Simons. Driving to the basket.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
And they get it back. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Thomas, good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Stars trail by 4. Passes it to Simons. Elbow shot is on the way. No good on the shot. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. Fires from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Brooklyn foul call. Cameron Thomas. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Outside, Jones.
Brooklyn foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second personal foul. Fourth team
and
foul.
That one falls for Jones.
Shooting for
the Nets making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For 3, Durant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Mills out there with Harden. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
KD drives in.
Kevin Durant.
For a guy who is almost 7 feet, Kevin Durant has tight handles.
Here's Jones. And there's the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. He feeds it to McGee. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Harden on the wing. Aldridge finds Mills. From past the arc. The Stars with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. A different look for Nashville. Brooke Lopez is checked in for JaVale McGee. David Mwaba comes in for Bain. And Poole subbed in for Lonnie Walker. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in. Now, here's Poole. He doesn't hit that one. Johnson against KD. Drives to the hoop. And then Durant with the jam.
The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
Mills with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. It's tipped. Poole with the steal. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jones dishes to Lopez. The three-pointer, no good. Nets leading by 8. Harden surveying the D. The feed to Griffin. Three-pointer. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Griffin. Durant's got 20.
That's how you want the play to end. Durant, one of the best shooters in this league.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. John Wall's checked in for Tyus Jones.
John Wall.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Lopez finds Wall. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Pass to KD. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Stars trail by 12. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the break, I heard Nashville's coach talking with his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Ball against Irving. Ball passes to Lopez. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Harden. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here's Wall. They need this. Nashville, no good that time either.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The Stars trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Poole, the pass to Wall. Back to Poole. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Now, here is Harden. Kicks it to Irving. Floats one from deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
Now a timeout called by the Stars.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Nader, the pass to Simons. Outside Gasol. Here's Simons. Millsap covering. The shot's good from Simons. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Brooklyn.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for KD. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
McLemore, no good. Temple, the pass to Simons. Here's Nader. Little with the rebound. Here's Thomas. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. I know you missed some shots early, but you kept at it. I know your confidence never wanes.
Nothing changes for me. I miss shots, I miss layups, I miss threes. I'm going to keep doing the same thing. You know, eventually it's going to fall because I know the work that I put in. And so nothing changed. I still shot the shots with confidence, and tonight they went in.
Part of being great is being stubborn, right? Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.